All right, so before we start, what is everyone's experience level? Like, have you guys? I know Apika's experience level, so Apika is actually going to be learning how to train CM tonight as well. So this is like a training for trainer in training for him. But what is everyone else's experience level? Like, have you run it before, like 1 or 2 times, or have you done it a few times, or what's everyone's experience?
1 or 2 times for me.
1 or 2 times, okay.
This is my first time.
Okay, and you haven't run it yet. Okay. Okay.
The 1 or 2 times were full complete runs.
Well, I have to tell you, it was 2 years ago, but I think
Gotcha.
I think I was largely carried through it, to be honest with you. But I have seen the fight.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go
And
ahead and just
how-
explain everything.
How much experience do you guys have on 99 and 100? Are you all comfortable with them?
Oh, normal mode? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
All right.
All right. So, hold on, timeout. I think we just lost someone. Who did we lose? Oh, never mind. Okay. So what I'm gonna do? Actually, wait 1 second, guys.
Okay.
All right. So when I'm not gonna go over the normal mode mechanics. I'm just gonna explain it as like basically the way that the normal mode mechanics work in this, they are more dangerous. There's more AoEs and stuff, but you treat them the same exact way. So like the AoE that like lines itself in like a certain like pie slices that go like around the boss, and he puts them down in an order and they explode in that order. There's going to be more of those, but you still treat them the same exact way. So I'm not going to explain all the normal mode mechanics, stuff like that, unless it's like beefed up in a way that is like detrimental. Not detrimental, but like is like super crucial. So I'm just going to explain like 2 or 3 mechanics that are like specific to CMs. Don't follow me down, but I just want to explain that on the islands, on each island, we are going to be fighting the elite tier instead of the veteran tier of these mobs. You'll notice that on the second island, the third, and the fourth island, that there's going to be a rock wall. So you want to make sure that you keep your characters back to the rock wall, and then you keep the hallucination or the anomaly in front of you. Just kind of keep yourself positioned correctly. Ideally, we're going to have stability. This is a very CC heavy fight, but stability makes this fight a lot easier. But just in case, I'm human, everyone's human, we make mistakes. So in case we don't have stability, just keep your back to the wall, because these guys will try and knock you off the edge. If you fall off the edge, even if you have your Mistlocked singularity, then you will die instantly. It's going to eat right through it, and you want to make sure that doesn't happen. So just keep your back to the wall on the second through fourth islands. The last thing is the final phase, 33%. Homeboy gets enraged. So when he gets enraged, he is going to start doing a whole bunch of different attacks that are only going to happen in CM, where he's going to be shooting out a whole bunch of like these line AoEs that are going to knock you back. So basically, we're going to stack right here. We're not going to be too far back because we don't want to be out of melee distance, of course. And then we don't want to stack on his hitbox, because 2 things are going to happen. 1, those line AoEs are all going to be originating from the center of his hitbox. So if we're standing in that, we're taking all the initial hits of that. And then 2, he has a puddle at his feet that is already just doing damage, like massive damage as is. So you'll be taking a lot of damage if you stand on his hitbox. So make sure you do not stand on his hitbox. Another thing that's going to be happening there is he's going to target one of us, and he's going to summon these anomaly versions of himself, similar to what you'll see on the sides of the islands. But we're not going to kill them. They're invulnerable. They're just going to dash across and try and break up the stack. But we can ignore that because we are going to have stability. So basically, the way that 33% phase is going to be is we are just going to stack right where I'm standing, or wherever in the center of this thick blue ring that I'm running back and forth in. We're just going to stack up tight. We're going to rely on stability, and we are going to rely on boons and heals. And all you're going to do is just treat this guy like a DPS golem, but make sure, like I said, do not go onto his hitbox, because that will just completely Shrek you. Another thing that I do want to mention is dodging mechanics. When you dodge mechanics, and this is just good for CMs in general, make sure that when you're dodging, you're not dodging backwards like this. Because as you can see, if I dodge backwards and I'm supposed to be right over yonder, then I am off stack. And if I try and dodge to avoid damage and I'm off stack, I'm going to be away from boons, I'm going to be away from heals, and it's going to be a lot harder to support me. So if I actually want to be supported while I'm avoiding damage, then I want to make sure that I kind of sidestep and dodge across the group. Because, let me actually just put up the tablet here. Say that the tablet is the stack. If I'm dodging across the group, I am not leaving the stack, but I am dodging the mechanics. So I'm basically getting a 2-for-1 deal, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm avoiding damage, and I'm getting healed, and I'm getting boons. So that's like 3 birds with 1 stone. So just make sure you dodge, like you have control over where you dodge. Try not to just dodge straight backwards because it puts you off the stack. Alrighty, so we are now going to do a boon stack and give this a whirl. And then whenever you are ready, Insecto. Alright, start off with your CC weapon set. Alright, follow the AoEs, go back behind the boss. Back over on the group quick. Alright. Let's go ahead and res quick, res quick, res quick. Alright, and we had to be super quick because we lost time. So we want to make sure that we can get this down in time, because if we don't kill these guys in time, then we will die. Alright, sorry I didn't have stability there. That was my B. Alright, dodge this. And then jump across. Alright. You definitely want to make sure you dodge those fire tubes, because that will do a lot of damage. Stand on the roads, stand on the roads. Very good. Stand on the roads again. Very good. And once again, stand on the roads.
That's stab.
Yes, 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 yes. Alright, don't go crazy with your rotation, because he's going to dart at us 3 times. That's 1. That is 2. Get ready for CC here in a moment. Swap to your CC weapon set if you have one. Alright, CC now. Very good. Dodge this. Very good, guys. Very, very good. Alright, DPS.
I wield great wisdom. This is our fight. Armored up.
Dodge. Alright, we got hit by a lot of fire there. Alright, we're gonna go around the islands.
What are you? Time for a revolution.
Nice. Very good, guys. Very good. Alright. Stand on the roads for stability. Very good. Alright. Roads again. And final road. So just remember, we are going to do the stack on the boss when we get back down again. Alright. He's going to enrage, so make sure we position ourselves correctly. So, stack up tight. I can't speak. Alright. Get back on group tight. Tight, tight, tight. Alright, we need more stability. Very good on the stability. Alright, more stability is up on me. Very good. Alright, let's actually GG. Alright. So we are taking a lot of damage from We Bleed Fire and Boon Overload, kind of like compounding together.
Boom overload from us, right?
What's up, Jack?
There's no-
I'm not doing that in
nothing
training.
we can do.
Sorry, man. I will.
Mass stack.
I will do it later, but I'm not doing it for the next 2 hours. Yeah, think about no. I'm not doing that to the people I'm training right now. All right. Sorry. Say that again, Apika. I'm sorry.
There's nothing we can do about boom overload against.
No, not really. We just kind of had to heal through it. So when it comes to We Bleed Fire, there are a couple things that we can do. Insecto,
I've been using CPC.
CPC,
It's not enough.
yeah. You can put it on the if you put it on the group, or not the group, the boss, that'll probably be the best spot. Another thing, I know that has downtime. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, yeet. There we go. All right. So, when it comes to there's going to be downtime for the corrosive poison cloud. So one thing that you can do as well, Insecto, is you can slot in Wall of Reflection. That'll be really helpful. If you just put Wall of Reflection right across the boss's hitbox, that'll absorb all of the fire projectiles. That'll be really, really solid, and that'll have pretty high uptime. You should be able to do it every single time that you see like the little shockwave thing going into the boss. That's when you could cast it because it's instant cast, so it'll be really nice, and it'll just reflect all those hits right back into the boss, which will be really nice. Awesome. Let's give that another pull.
Move, soldier.
This is my wrath.
All right, start off on CC weapon sets, and here we go.
A foe who deserves killing. Make peace with your death, heroes.
So we gotta make sure that we follow those AoEs, guys. And go around the islands. So we gotta follow those AoEs, and then after we follow those AoEs,
Iron Legion, put your
oh crap.
best into
Whoops, fat fingered some skills, sorry there. You follow those AoEs in the order that he places them, and they explode in that same order. And then when he'll follow up with that one attack that he'll follow up with that one attack where he pretty much covers the whole entire platform, and the free spot is going to be in a cone right behind him. So you basically just want to go right like to his back, and you'll be safe.
down the oppressors.
All right, and then roads. So I was a little late on the roads there. Good positioning though, guys. Nice. All right, so when you get down, make sure that you swap to your CC weapon set. Just kind of avoid the damage here.
Back me up.
All right, we're gonna CC. All right, make sure to dodge this now.
Ash Legion, fall in.
All right, gonna go around the islands. The roads. Nice. All right, next island.
This is our fight.
Nice, 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 nice. All right, and then final roads here. All right, I'm gonna go back to the boss. Make sure to stack up super duper tight. All right, quick res, quick res, quick res.
Thank you.
All right, stack up tight. All right, GG guys.
That was my fault. Sorry. I don't know. Maybe I was inside the hitbox.
No, we got hit by the We Bleed Fire. We Bleed Fire smacked us right when we got down. So if you just put that wall down a little bit sooner, that would have been perfect, and I think we would have been okay. Let's give it another pull. All right, and here we go. Remember, CC weapon sets. Alright, go behind the boss, behind the boss. Alright, gotta be really careful on getting hit by the shockwave. The shockwave is not good to get hit by, because you can see it puts us off stack very, very easily.
Go ahead. Hit me. Time for a revolution. This is our fight.
Nice. Nice on the wall.
That's good wall.
Alright. Make sure to swap to your CC weapon set, if you have one. There we go. Nice. Dodge this now. Alright, we got hit by a lot of burning right there. Those tubes do 5 burning each. There's 4 of them, so that'll give us 20 stacks of burning, which 2 of us got hit by. So in that case, if we get hit by that, then Insecto, you can just use your F2 tome for that, do a skill 2 or a skill 5, either one, then you can close tome. Because after that, the healing from there is pretty easy. Just cleansing that burning will just prevent a lot of damage up front. Or you can just do a staff 3 and blast it with staff 2. That'll work out perfectly fine. No stability here, so just careful on that, guys. Sorry, I swapped legends when I shouldn't have. Okay, cool. I'll have stability on this next island. Alright, final island. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, so stack up tight. We need a wall right when you get down. Nice on the wall, nice on the wall. Stack right here, right here. Alright, I'm going to refresh on stab. This is it, guys. Here we go. Just keep DPS, keep DPS. Doing solid, doing solid. He's going to go off to the corner here in a moment, or side, I should say, because, you know, circles don't have corners. Alright, out of the AoE. Cool, back onto the bus. Almost done, almost done, almost done. Dodge that. Alright, so that is okay. So, in that last little second right there, any sort of solar blooms that happen at that point, you definitely just want to make sure that you dodge them, because they knock you, even if you're standing right here, perfectly center in the platform, then you will get knocked off the edge. Wall makes that a lot easier. Yes, it does. For sure. For sure.
Keep the wall on your back, because we're going to need it for him.
Yeah.
See, my problem was I was trying to like wait for the circle to come, but like you almost just got to instant cast it.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the actual cooldown is for We Bleed Fire.
Apparently, I just had to finish our successful run with a fail. Because, yeah, I flubbed into that really bad.
You're all good. We actually had really solid damage. Yeah, no, we had very solid damage there right at the end. Because we actually almost killed him before he went off to the side. And we didn't even use a portal to get back. We used the normal, like just the typical mechanic where you take like the little teleporter. So a lot of groups will use like a white mantle portal device to kind of like benefit from that exposed debuff. So our damage was really solid and on point right there, which is actually really, really solid. Okay.
This is our fight.
All right, so actually during this part, Avenger, have you ever done ball bouncing before on this in any version of this?
Sorry, well, I didn't have my push to talk down, did I?
No.
No.
Ah, darn it. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I understand the concept, but I haven't like juggled it. I've just, you know, I will stand in a place and try and, you know, help move it along.
Okay, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to practice doing it in the actual fight. So actually, Rurik, don't do it. Don't do it. Just kind of step off for a second, because I want to have Avenger practice it, because in this composition, typically our Lacquergate's going to do it, but it used to be that the banners used to do it, and in like a lower KP group, banners will back up. So one thing that you want to do is, before trying it again, I want you to do this. I want you to have a convenient key for your Nova launch, because you need to Nova launch to every single location in order to do it within the fight. It puts it on a 9-second cooldown, but I'm going to go ahead and use it, and you'll see that it's going to refresh, and I can use it instantly. So whenever this ball bounces on me, the Nova launch refreshes. So go ahead and try and Nova launch to all the locations. Nice. Very nice. Almost had it, man. Almost again. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Yeah! Work!
Nice job, man.
Good job.
So during the actual fight, I'm gonna put you on bounce duty as well, just for the sake of practice, because we are in training. Like I said, in a pug group, your Lacquergate's gonna handle it. But in this case, because I already know how to do it, I'm gonna just back you up in case you get skulled.
Lieutenant, take the field.
Alright, let's go ahead and get this Avenger. Or Vindicator, I should say. Awesome. Alright. So, for this fight... there's going to be a couple things here. So you're going to keep Wall of Reflection on your bar for this Insecto, and then Rurik, I'm going to have you bring Wall of Reflection as well. Just for the sake of practice. Because even without We Bleed Fire, you will still need to have Reflex for this. Because you don't have to worry about reflecting the We Bleed Fire here so much, because you're basically just going to have to try, you're going to try and like chain your Walls of Reflections to have 100% uptime. Hey, what is up, Ginger? How you doing, man? What is up, Joey? All right, so basically what you want to do is, the boss is going to have a little puddle at its feet, and pretend that this circle around is the puddle. So basically the way that, go ahead and put down a staff 5 or like a Wall of Reflection if someone has it off cooldown. Just so I can show you how to position the... Okay, perfect. Yes, so pretend that like we're on this side and the tablet is the boss. That's pretty much exactly how... That's exactly how you want to do the... It's exactly how you want to do the Walls of Reflection. It's just like this. The puddle at the boss's feet is going to be kind of circular like this, except it's not going to be a giant tablet. It's just going to be a purple gunky puddle. So you want to make sure that you avoid standing in that. So yeah, make sure you avoid standing in that. The Wall of Reflection is going to be in this order. Rurik, you're going to start off with it. And then Insecto, you are going to place it when it's down. So the reason why Rurik goes first is because he's DPS. So basically, he can place it before we even start damaging the boss. That way, he can just focus on damaging the boss and CCing and all that good stuff. So the walls are going to reflect 2 out of 4 of the auto attacks on the boss. So reflects handle 2. One of them is a ground slam, which will knock us down and do some damage. The other one is just an unavoidable wall of red AoEs that will that you can like jump or just face tank, which we're gonna face tank. We'll be able to heal through that. That'll be fine. One thing that's going to be happening, this happens in all normal modes, but because we have We Bleed Fire and Boon Overload and Fractal Vindicators, a bunch of the exploding AoEs on the ground, just try and sidestep those when you can. Like with your abilities that like move, like that you can cast when you move, like Guardian GS2 or Warrior Axe 5 or something like this. See how I can sidestep while still channeling my abilities and all that stuff? For abilities like that, when the explosions are on the ground, you can just kind of like sidestep off the group as you're channeling your abilities and move back on, and you will save yourself so much damage. So much damage. Especially because we have Boon Overload. It's like we're probably gonna have like a minimum of 10 boons on us at all times. So we're taking 50% more damage intake by default, pretty much the whole entire time. Probably a little bit less than that, because I don't think it's like a solid 10 all the time, but it's a lot of boons and a lot of damage intake that we're taking. So any damage that you can mitigate yourself is super duper cool. So yeah, just sidestep those. You don't have to necessarily dodge it all the time, but just kind of like use your judgment. If you get knocked down at any point, Nova Launch, it's a stun break. You're invulnerable while channeling it. You get Aegis at the end of it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Just use that whenever you get CC'd if you don't have any sort of stun break. Split phases are still 66 and 33%. Concept still the same of CCing the illusions. The only difference is that there's more per phase. There's 5 in the first split, and then there's 9 in the second split. And then also in the second split, this bouncing ball mechanic that we have to do throughout the fight. If we drop the ball, then there's going to be a large arena-wide knockdown and some conditions. That's going to be happening during the CC phase, but it's only going to be one ball. So someone's going to throw it, and then we're just going to, or like the illusion's going to throw it, we're going to bounce it once. Once it bounces, we have time. It's not going to go on like a rotation that it does in the fight. It's just going to bounce once, and that'll be the end of it. There can be 2 balls at once. There can be whatever. But just make sure that if we see a white circle near us at any point, just make sure we stand in it, let the ball bounce. That way we don't take arena-wide damage or anything like that. If we miss a ball and you see it and no one's there, no one can make it, you can dodge the explosion, but just use your judgment. Let's see. I see a lot of people eating AoEs on the split phases as well, like the ground AoEs. Just do not stand in them. You can sidestep them. They are on a pattern. They're not following you or anything like that. Just make sure you dodge the explosions on the ground and sidestep them. I see so many people they lose their Mistlocks. They end up dying to all these ground AoEs. Just make sure that you sidestep those. Trying to think. And then Avenger, I'm going to put you on ball bouncing duty. So basically what happened there in the little pre-phase that you did there, you're going to be doing the same thing after we do each of the CC phases. So functions the same exact way.
So 66 and 33%, that's when I need to be on the ball as far as
howdy.
Yes.
handling the ball.
Yeah. So basically the way it's always going to happen, so say I'm Artsariiv right now. The first bounce is always going to spawn to her right hand, like this. So if I spawn in this corner, the ball is going to start right there. But if I spawn in this corner, then the ball is going to start right here. But if I spawn in this corner, then the ball is going to start right here. So it's always going to be at her right hand. So that's where the first bounce will always be. The only thing that changes is the bounces after that.
Okay.
And then last thing to go over is how the beginning of the fight is going to look. Well, actually, the anomaly mechanic. The skull mechanic from normal mode is here as well. There's only just one little wall to it where we have to kill the anomaly in the center of the platform at the beginning of every phase. So it's going to be 3 times, beginning of the fight and after each CC phase. We're going to have to kill the anomaly to spawn the safety dome. So that way when we get the skull, we can safely detonate without blowing up the whole entire platform. So we want to be conscious of that. So we want to be basically at the beginning of every phase and in the beginning of the fight here, we are going to stack on the far side of Artsariiv, where pretty much on the side of the Artsariiv that I targeted. When the fight starts, we are going to kill the anomaly, spawn the dome, and then we will go to the boss. And when we go to the boss, we're going to CC the boss right away and just DPS and burst her down. So I know it's like huge info barf, but let's go ahead and give this a shot and see how it goes. So everyone's stuck.
Real quick, and you know what? It can wait. Don't worry about it.
Alrighty. Actually, here, let's all GG. Go ahead and ask. And then everyone just wait to respawn. There we go. Now we can respawn. Alright, so...
It was just a settings question. Sometimes my camera will zoom in, and all of a sudden I'll be way more zoomed in than I want to be. Is there a way to fix that?
Do you mean like when you start an encounter or something?
Well, like, in the last fight, we'd all be stacked up, and I would suddenly realize, like, I was way zoomed in, which makes placing banners kind of a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a camera setting somehow. Like, it auto zooms me in when we get close to...
Are you hitting page up or down, by...
No.
Yeah, no, I mean, when I jump into the encounter, it just instantly zooms me in, so I just spam my little mouse rolling wheel all the way out until I'm all the way zoomed out. I just make sure I have my field of view slider all the way to the right, and that way I can have max field of view.
Oh, that is so much better. I'm so glad you just told me about that. Okay.
I feel you. Yeah, it gives you, and it's actually going to be a huge deal for this next part. Like for the fight, you'll be able to see the bouncing ball rotation a lot easier with having your field of view all the way out. So it'll just make that a lot easier.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much for the follow, Madara the Slayer. Also, Sync, how is it going? How's it going? So sorry guys, if you are joining now, I just want to let you know I am focusing on the training group. So I'm not ignoring chat. I am just completely focused on this because we are only going to be doing, yeah, we're good. We can go ahead and stack some boons. So go ahead and stack up at the Mistlocked, and we'll go ahead and stack boons to give this a shot. We're just completely focusing on the group. All right, jump on down. And then stack on the far side. I'm going to go ahead and start the fight now. So I will answer chat when I can. All right, quickly stack here, and then we're going to go to Artsariiv now.
Far side means behind the boss.
Yeah, we don't want to go all the way to the first corner. All right, ignore the ads. We're going to kill the anomaly in the center. Quick. All right, go ahead and Rurik, go ahead and put the first wall down at the boss. Ignore the ads now. Ignore the ads. All right, let's actually GG. I want to have a cleaner start. No, you're totally fine. Totally fine.
Wish I could place marker.
Yeah, I honestly wish we could too. It would just make this a lot more convenient.
I'm gonna go over there and show where exactly we're supposed to stop.
Okay. Yeah, so look at where Arkk is at right now. That's basically where you want to stack right at the beginning of the fight, because what happens is she puts down a 3-way laser. And when she puts down that laser, it's going to be focused at one of us at the beginning of the fight. And these two Artsariivs will become attackable. So we want to make sure that we direct those lasers away from them. So that way, as soon as she puts those lasers down, we can go ahead and Nova Launch to that one, DPS it down, DPS this one down, and then by that time, the anomaly will have spawned, and then we can kill the anomaly, and then we can go to the boss as we normally would.
And the anomaly is always in the middle.
Yes.
Always.
And then everyone go ahead and GG because we got the Mistlocked, so everyone GG, and then cool. Did it reset for everybody?
Yeah.
Cool.
I think.
Yes, it did. All right, and then whenever you're ready.
Join me. Time for a revolution.
All right, I'm gonna start it now. Go to the far side of the boss. Stack up Toit.
Ash Legion, fall in.
All right, so we already lost the Mistlocked. We want to be really careful about that. Don't put the walls here either, guys. Don't put your wall of reflection here because it puts it on cooldown. All right, go ahead and put down the wall of reflection. Whoever has it up. We got pros of poison cloud, so don't worry about it. Okay, DPS hard. All right, we need a wall of reflection up. Whoever's in the rotation. There we go. Good wall. Good wall. All right, we need another wall. Okay. One of those is stat 5, so that's okay. So wall, you want to put, whoever put that wall down, you want to put it out a little bit farther. All right, go ahead and split up and CC, guys. Don't over CC any one illusion. They don't have that big of a break bar, so make sure we all split up. These explosions on the ground, you want to make sure that you are avoiding. Do not stand on the purple at any point. All right, back into the center. Back into the center quick. All right, dodge, 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 dodge.
You'll end. The hurt will never, ever stop.
All right, anomaly. All right, and then Avenger, go ahead and bounce. Need to get this anomaly, guys. Anomaly, anomaly. Out, if you're not skulled. All right, let's go ahead and GG.
I need to pee real quick.
Respite. Recover. Return.
Let's go real quick.
What was that? I guess he said he was going AFK real quick. What's up, Tommy? You're addicted to CM training? That's awesome, man.
Okay, back.
Welcome back, man.
And back, sorry.
Awesome. All right, so make sure that when we finish the what's it called, the CC phase, everyone except for Avenger needs to be in the center killing the anomaly. We need to make sure that that gets down, because as soon as that gets down, we can move as a group to the boss. Because as you saw, it took us a long time to get that thing down. So we want to just make sure that we can burst it down in a couple seconds, not even a couple seconds, just like a split second, and then get to the boss, because that'll be a lot safer. The faster we can get that down, the quicker we can get out of the AoEs. The quicker that we can get out of the AoEs, the quicker that we can get to the boss and healed up and ready to go, walls down and all that good stuff. So we want to make sure that we finish that. So let's go ahead and stack boons and give it another shot. Nice. All right, stack on the far side. I'm going to go ahead and start it here. Good. No launch to the targets. All right, anomaly's up. All right, go ahead and head to the boss. Put a wall down at the boss and CC the boss instantly. Careful with these walls at the anomaly, guys. We don't need the walls at the anomaly. Wall is much better used here. Don't stand in the purple, guys. Careful, careful, careful. Step back a little bit. Yeah, there we go.
This is our fight. What'll you fall for?
Res. Use your Nova launch if you got CC, guys. Just DPS. Ignore that skull. There we go. All right, split up and CC.
Don't fret. You'll always be. Suffering is forever.
All right. To the center. Dodge. Sidestep all these AoEs. Alright, res quick, res quick, res quick. Oof. Alright, GG guys. Alright, we could have recovered, but I wanna try and get that cleaner because a lot of those, so when you're sidestepping those AoEs and you're dodging those AoEs, the way that it happens is there's 3 one-shots. There's going to be the ground slam, then there's going to be the AoEs reaching from the corners to the center, and then the 3-way lasers are going to happen at the same time as the circular AoEs. So what you want to do is you want to dodge the ground slam, dodge towards the center because you'll dodge the hit and you'll dodge the shockwave. Now another thing that you can do, and this is up to Healbrand, you can put down stability and Aegis. If you put down stability, that will handle the shockwave, and Aegis will block the ground slam, the one-shot hit, and that way no one has to dodge. So that is up to you, but for the sake of timing, practice dodging, because not every Healbrand is going to do that. That's not always going to be a luxury that you have. So try that. And then the other AoEs, you can dodge if you need to. You don't need to necessarily. It's not going to hurt if you do, but just make sure you are not in the laser. Make sure you are not standing in those circular AoEs, and typically dodge to the outside. Don't dodge towards the inside, because if you dodge towards the center, the AoEs from the corners reaching into the center are going to explode when you dodge into the center, which is what happened right there. So make sure you just like say like this is the center, dodge out this way, and then after the AoEs go off, you can stand back in the center. Now also, when you see the AoEs detonate, like the lasers, when you see the animation for the lasers, you see the animation for the tubes and all that stuff, it's safe to stand in them. The only thing that hits you is the initial hit. There's no residual damage that comes from them, so they're safe to stand in after that. So let's go ahead and give that another pull.
Time for a revolution.
That feels good.
Here we go. What is up, Lucerius? How you doing, man? All right, gonna go ahead and start it here. Stack on the far side. All right, anomaly. All right, so we need a wall at the boss and CC on the boss. Nice, perfect wall, perfect wall. All right, that's GG. And try that again. Just left the dome too early.
Strength, potency, power.
All right, let's give it another shot.
Time for a revolution.
All right, gonna start it here.
You have to end now.
What'll you for?
Nice, to the boss. After, no, not yet. Sorry. Miscalled. All right, now to the boss, unless you're skulled. And then go ahead, Insecto, do your wall first. All right, GG. Gotta make sure we stay in the dome until the skull goes off, guys.
Strength, potency, power.
All right, gonna start it now.
You have to end now.
Iron Legion, put your best into it.
Now you suffer.
Nice burst there, guys. Solid burst. All right, skull stay at the dome. All right, Rurik, put up your wall. Very good. CC. Nice, guys. Nice. Remember what I said about dodging backwards. Dodge across the group. Especially as Healbrand, because your dodges heal us. Especially as Healbrand. Nice job on the walls, guys. Nice job on those walls. Solid first phase, guys. That was super clean.
Don't fret. You'll always be. Suffering is forever.
Ash Legion, fall in.
Nice. Back into the center, guys. Dodge this now. Alright, res quick, res quick, res quick, res quick. Alright, out of the AoEs. Dodge out, dodge out. Alright, res again, res again. Actually, just get this vendor, get this vendor. Nice. Alright. Go ahead and bounce Avenger. Everyone go to the boss. Everyone go to the boss. Nice, guys. Nice, nice, nice. Heals, 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 heals. Alright, I'm gonna try and cleave down this. There we go. Very good, very good, very good. Alright, get ready for CC. Oh, just kidding. Move out, move out. Alright, go to the new corner. Alright, just keep going, just keep going. We're gonna GG here in a moment, but don't do it yet. So go to the new corner. Avenger, go ahead and start bouncing again. Okay, just kidding. I'm gonna go ahead and let's GG. So, that was very good. A lot of progress there. If we can get through that phase, then we can get through the last phase. That is all good, man. That is all good. That is huge improvements from our last couple pulls. So that last bounce is always going to be just a hair faster. So you just want to be really, really quick with that last bounce. Well, you don't have to be like exceptionally quick, but just quicker than your other bounces for sure, because you do have a little bit less time.
Got it. Damn it.
It's all good, man. It's all good. And let it ring.
In my opinion, this is the hardest fight of all the 100 sets.
Yeah, this one it has a lot of stuff going on. Once you get it down though, it's kind of like clockwork, but it's like super overwhelming when it comes to mechanics. And then Avenger, I don't know if it shows on your screen, but you DC'd.
Oh, really?
Yeah, go ahead and go to character select and log back in. It does the same exact DC to me every single, like all the time. So
okay.
It's weird, dude.
Back in.
It's weird because you can still like type, you can still talk with us. It doesn't look like anything happened, but then all of a sudden you're just like, oh, I can't use my skills. Nope. Everyone's gone.
Oh, that would be so bad.
Yeah. It's weird. Yeah, let's just give that another shot. That was a good pull. That was a good pull. Should I be using Radiance or Virtue? So Radiance is fine. Just keep with Radiance for right now, because we are doing fine. If we can avoid the, like, Virtue, actually personally on this fight, Radiance is the ideal one that you want to shoot for, because it gives us a DPS boost and it makes the phases a lot cleaner. When it comes to this fight though, I actually swap off of Virtue and I go, no. I do stick with Virtues. I'd stick with Virtues because it reduces the cooldown and increases the duration of Consecrations, which is Wall of Reflection. So there's only 8 seconds of downtime. So if I'm like doing solo Walls of Reflections, then I definitely take Virtues. But ideally I try and use Radiance when I can. So just stick with Radiance for now. But let's go ahead and give this another shot. Alright, gonna go ahead and start it here. Go ahead and stack on the far side again.
You have to end now.
Put your backs into it.
That feels good. Had enough.
Nice on the bursts, guys. Alright. Unless your skull, go to the boss and CC. Nice. DPS hard, DPS hard, DPS hard. Alright, we need another wall. Nice on the wall. Good wall, good wall, good wall. Alright, sidestep these AoEs if you can. Nice. Good positioning on that dodge. Alright, phase here in a moment. Almost, almost. Just ignore that skull. Ignore that skull. Nice. Okay. We're gonna split up and CC.
You'll always be. Suffering is forever.
In bad shape here.
Alright.
Ash Legion, fall in.
battle again.
I'm just going to try and kill that guy. There we go, because that guy will be issues. Alright, back to the center. Alright, make sure we dodge this now. Very good. Sidestep everything else. Sidestep towards the outsides. Out of the lasers. Very good. Back into the center. Back into the center. Alright, Avenger, go ahead and go bounce. Just kidding, I'm going to back you up. I see you got skulled. I'm going to bounce this one. Actually, you know what? I'll just go ahead and do this rotation if you just go to the boss after this.
We lost the ab.
It's okay. Alright, go ahead and CC. DPS hard, DPS hard.
Armored up.
Alright, very good. Now we're going to split up. If you see a white circle at your feet at any point, guys, make sure you see, or you let the ball that comes with it bounce on you. Alright, we got a ball going north. Nice, looks like we have Arkk there. Very good. Alright, I got this ball over here. Nice. It looks like we just have two more. I got the one on the southern corner. Excuse me, northern corner. Directionally challenged here tonight. Okay, just that one at the southern side. And the western side. Okay, back to the center quick. Back to the center quick. We are going to cleave down this Vindicator. Dodge, 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 dodge. Okay, thought I had dodge. Nova launch of... let's go ahead and GG, guys. Alright, let's try and push onto this, because we only have an hour left of training, so I do want to get us some experience on Arkk. So, Avenger, I'm going to go ahead and just bounce, because it would be my role anyway. And so, everything else will be the same. So, let's go ahead and give it another boon stack, and then give it a shot.
Okay.
And I'm not doing that to, like, be rude or anything like that. But just because there's a whole nother rotation on the 33% phase, and I just want to make sure we have enough time to get to the other stuff.
You have to end now.
Oh shit, I didn't go. Oh, I got teleported now.
Alright, get the anomaly. Nice. Alright. Rurick's wall. CC. Alright, GG, guys.
The reason we're not dying is because of Mistlocked. But we should be dead. If anyone was wondering.
Alright, let's go ahead and stack boons, give it another shot.
Strength.
Join potency.
Power.
On the double.
You have to end now.
Iron Legion. Put. Stone is his. I hunger for battle.
Nice. To the boss and CC. Nice CC, guys.
Fate meet fist.
Nice.
Don't fret. You'll always feel. Suffering is forever.
Alright, back to the center.
And for reckoning. Never surrender.
Wait, oh. Oh shit.
Dodge, dodge, dodge now. Dodge. Sidestep.
You'll end.
Out of the lasers.
The hurt will never, ever
Get this guy. Okay, get the anomaly.
Fate meet fist.
To the boss. Unless you're skulled, unless you're skulled. Now to the boss. Very good. So one thing that you can do for stability in Secto is F3 Tome, your 5th skill, and then top it up with 1s, and then you'll have a lot of stability there. That'll be really helpful while I'm bouncing.
Eat my dust.
Skull, go to the dome. Go to the dome. Okay, split up and CC.
Don't fight, Unleavened. Hold on to the hurt.
I got this one.
Squeeze it tight.
All right, back to the center. Back to the center, quick.
But it never stops.
Dodge. Okay,
Shit, I didn't have my
res.
dodge. I'm sorry.
Back to the center, guys. Back to the center. Kill the anomaly. Okay, back to the boss.
Lieutenant, take the field.
All right, we're gonna CC now.
Go ahead. Hit me.
Skull's gonna go to the dome. We need a wall. Need a wall. Need a wall. Skull, go to the dome. Skull, go to the dome. Quick, 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 quick. Out of the corner. Very good, very good, very good. Very good, guys. Very good. Awesome.
Woo!
Yay, I got a male Hornal dancer.
Nice. Nice, nice,
I'm
nice.
gonna bring, not that, spectrographs.
Okay, that would be awesome, actually. Oh, right. So there's 2 mechanics that I want to go over here. So I'm going to be on anomaly duty. So the anomaly duty here is going to be similar to last time, except we're just going to have one person do it, which is going to be me, because I'm on Alacrigate, and Alacrigate is normally going to be responsible for it. Anomaly is basically, it actually is the same exact thing. You just kill it and spawn the safety dome for whoever gets skulled. The skull functions the same way. It's going to be on a random person. The other thing that's going to happen here is there is going to be a green circle. If you've done Whisper Jormag, if you've done Veil Guardian, if you've done Siren's Reef, it functions the exact same way as Siren's Reef. If you're familiar with that green circle, where you get a green circle at your feet, and you need someone else to stand in it, that way you don't die. Except in this case, if we miss it, everyone takes fatal damage. So we need to make sure that we have someone standing in that green circle. So the way that that's going to work is green circle, stay on the boss, skull, go to the dome, and then I'm going to kill the anomaly. So there's going to be at least 2 people at the boss at all times. Make sure, just trust me on anomalies, and trust your healer on heals, and just trust your teammates to do their role. Something I see all the time is I'll say, hey, let so-and-so handle the anomaly, and everyone goes to backup no matter what. You have to trust your party members. So the other thing is that that we're going to experience here is red circles. The boss is going to get a red circle above its head, and it's going to channel for about 2 to 3 seconds, and then it's going to disappear, and then he's going to shoot it out. And when he shoots it out, when it hits us, it's going to spawn a puddle. This puddle will do, say, 20% per second per puddle. So if we all 5 spawn a puddle, that is 100% damage per second on melee distance. So we want to make sure that we Nova launch when the ball disappears to avoid that puddle. Because what's going to happen is when we Nova launch and he shoots out this orb, if the orb hits us, it spawns the puddle. But if it doesn't hit us, then it will prevent a puddle from spawning. And the way that we can prevent it from hitting us, even though it's targeted onto us, is by Nova launching. Because Nova launch is going to make us invulnerable for its duration, and it also gives us Aegis. So if the ball disappears and we Nova Launch onto the boss, we have an invulnerability frame that is going to soak up that ball and prevent a puddle from spawning. So before we actually do any sort of big mechanics, those two mechanics happen right at the beginning of the fight, so I just want to get visuals on that. So let's just do a boon stack, and we're not going to do like a full-on pull, so we're just going to stack boons for the sake of killing the anomaly, making it easier for that, and then just idle at the boss. So just stand still, turn away, turn your back to the boss because he's going to fear you away. All right, we have the anomaly up, so I'm going to kill the anomaly like so. Green, stay on the boss, except Skull, go to the dome. Skull, go to the dome. Skull, go to the dome. Rurik, go to the dome. Alright, so in that case, that's what happens. We lose our party members. This is the red orb I'm talking about, so get ready to Nova Launch. Just like that. As you can see, these puddles will destroy me if I stand in them. So that was, let's go ahead and GG, and let's get a cleaner visual on that. You have to make sure you are paying attention to when you get skulled. So when you get a notification above your head, whether it's green circle or skull mechanic, it's going to be a notification. Yes, everyone GG, and then don't respawn until everyone's dead. GG again. There we go. Cool. So if you get a notification, it's going to be in your chat box. It's going to be at the top of your screen. And then at that point, don't even bother trying to read which one you have, because it's realignment and reassignment, which are both words that at a quick glance look exactly the same. So if you see any notification, just look above your head. If you have a skull above your head, go to the dome. If you have a green circle at your feet, stay at the boss. But you need to make sure that you are expecting it to happen, because if you are not expecting it to happen and then you have it, but you don't think you have it, then what happens is what just happened, and we can't have that in actual pulls. So let's go ahead and give that another shot. No DPS, just standing still, letting mechanics happen, and handling the mechanics, because if we can get those two mechanics, then we get this whole entire fight. Alright, turn your back to the boss, because he'll fear you away if you look at him. Just like that. Pika, stay at the boss. Gotta let your party members do their job. Alright, this is the red orb. Get ready to Nova Launch. Now. So in that case, we missed 2. We missed 3 because we had down. So in that case, Rurik, what happened there is you had puddle in the dome, but you kind of just stood in the puddle. Make sure that you just sidestep out of the puddle. You still have plenty of safety in the dome. We're going to hang tight for the red orb again, because the red orb's going to happen in a moment. This is the red orb. 3, 2, 1, get rid of Nova Launch now. On to the boss's hitbox. So we missed a couple. So you see how there's puddles all over the place. Let's go ahead and GG. And let's try it again.
Yeah, that was my bad. I had my Nova was on cooldown.
It's all good, man.
I misread it.
It's all good.
So I have a suggestion for when the Nova's on cooldown. You just move far away from the boss as possible, because the first bounce is always where you are. So he just bounces way back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's actually a very valuable point. If you're Nova Launcher, if you don't have any blocks or anything like that, the reason why that's good is because, like Apika said, it's all the way where you are. The reason why we Nova Launch is to prevent that puddle spawning in melee distance. If it's all the way at range distance, we're not stacking there anyway, so who cares? It's not doing any damage to us. But if I'm standing right here on the rest of the group and I fail my Nova Launch, then all of us are taking the brunt for that. So we want to make sure that if it's on cooldown, if I stand back here, puddle spawns back here, it's a-okay, because you guys are over here, and then I can come over here. And yes, sync. That is totally fine to Aegis or block. I do it all the time. Like with Revenant Staff 3, I block it if my Nova's on cooldown. All right, let's go ahead and stack some boons. And like I said, no DPS pull again. We're just going to see these mechanics. I want to get these mechanics kind of clean. Alright, so make sure your back is towards the boss, because if it's not, you get feared away. Stay on the boss unless you're Scold. Scold, come with me to the dome, to the anomaly. Insecto, you gotta go to the dome, man. Alright, GG, guys. Apika, just let me do the anomalies, please. Oh, hit no. As I said, you gotta let your party members do their job. All right, here we go. Keep your back to the boss. All right, green, stay at the boss. Very good. Clean. All right, the next thing that we're going to do is the red orb. This red orb, get ready to Nova Launch when it disappears now. Nova Launch onto the boss. Onto the boss. We missed a lot of them there. So let's just keep going with this pool. Res your friends. Res your friends. Just keep going with the pool, guys. Just keep going with the pool. That way we can see some stuff here. Okay, red orb again. Get ready to Nova Launch. Now. Perfect. That is what happens when we do it. Now the panel is clean, so we are all in. Alright, this one I'm going to need backup on, because I messed up my burst. Nice, thank you. Thank you for the backup. Alright, just keep on going with this. Just keep on going with this. Don't worry about the res here, guys.
Freedom must be earned, not given. The time is at hand for
All right. We're going to have the anomalies here in a moment. We're also going to have a split. So at this split, everyone needs to make sure that they go to a side. Skull, go to the dome. Skull, go to the dome. Go to the dome. Go to the dome. And then now we are going to split off and do the blooms. All right, let's go ahead and GG.
So I know this is a normal mode mechanic, but when he has that segment on the ground that follows somebody around, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah,
Like a
yeah.
red-
The cone. That
Yes.
cone. Yes. Yeah.
What do we do with that?
Get it off, like okay, so at the very beginning of the fight, it's going to spawn when the safety dome is up. Make sure it's not on the safety dome for one, because you don't want to knock out, like if the person that's going to the dome is Scold, you don't want to hit them out of the dome, because then if they get hit out of the dome and they're not paying attention, which of course they should, but it's just best to not make someone's job harder. Don't make sure it doesn't detonate on the dome and get it off the group. Once it's off the group, stay still. If someone else is running in your way, then sucks to be them, but like you just get it off the group, do your job, and then it's up to everyone else to move off of you. So just make sure, move it off the group, move it off the dome, and then stay still. And then what you can do is, like, if the flesh golem's the boss, sidestep like this, and then when he stops following you, that means he's going, like, when he stops following you, then that means you can dodge away and he won't follow you as you dodge. So basically he's going to, like, he's going to follow you for about like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can dodge away, and then he'll hit the AoE, or he'll hit the AoE, and then as you dodge, you'll avoid it, and it won't go on anyone in the group, and it won't go on anyone in the dome. The reason why you sidestep is because the closer you are to him, the smaller the little hit radius is near him. Whereas, like, if I'm all the way back here, I'm still going to be standing in the AoE, and doing this is not going to do anything. But if I step, like, right in front of him, the little corner is, like, right at him. So I'm going to be constantly stepping in and out of the AoE, and he's going to have to follow me to get me in that AoE. So he's going to be constantly moving. So the closer you are, the easier it is that you can kite it. Does that make sense?
Got it. Thank you. Yep. Yes,
Awesome.
It does.
Awesome.
I didn't know if we were supposed to eat it, I guess, was the part that I was stuck on.
Yeah,
But
definitely don't. Definitely don't. Because these hammer attacks that he does do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. All right, let's go ahead and give a boon stack and give it another shot. Also, Scarlet Army potions. If you have them, you can go ahead and use those now. This is going to be a real pull. So here we go.
Iron Legion. Bring the thunder.
Subject selected for temporal realignment. Avoid closely operational interactions.
Time for a revolution.
Very good. Good split there, guys. Get ready to Nova Launch.
Lieutenant, take the field.
Now. All right, that was too early of a Nova Launch there. So we missed 2. Turn away. We want to get that to missing 0.
Freedom must be earned, not given.
All right, got 10%. So you see how I got that off the group and then I just waited for it to kind of channel? That's exactly what we're going to do. Alright, get ready to Nova launch. Now. And then everyone go to a side now. North, south, east, or west. I got the anomaly. Skull is going to go to the dome. Green, I'm going to come back you up. Where's green? Green, I'm coming to you. Cool. Make sure that you go clock. Do not go to corners. Over here. Over here, Insecto. Over here. Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and GG. We're going to miss this. Alright. So, next thing that I want to talk about. Ignore the start thing. Join me down on the platform. I want to go over how to do the bloom phase. So, everyone go to a side north, south, east, or west. And make sure you're not with anyone. North, south, east, or west. Okay, one of you guys got to split up. There we go. There we go. All right, you see where a peak is at on the platform on his side? That's where you want to be on your side. So, Rurik, you need to stand on the inside of the squares, not on the electric parts. So, these sideways looking parts are going to become an electric field. So, you want to make sure you are not standing there. So you want to stand like right in the center because, for instance, if we all come over... So basically, go ahead and just mark your side where you're at right now on the minimap with Alt and left click. And you'll put a little personal waypoint, like a little star. So go ahead and put it on the side that you're on. Perfect. So at 80, 50, and 30%, this is the side that you are going to be responsible for. This is what you are going to go to. This is going to be the bloom that you're responsible for. So everyone come south. Okay, so see this in relation to whatever side you are on right now. So pretend that I am you. The solar bloom spawns. The tablet is the solar bloom. When it connects to me, for the sake of example, when you see the dome go up, that means it will... the dome means that it's connected to me. So what's going to happen is the bloom will spawn. A second later, it's going to attach to me. I'm going to Nova launch to the side. It's going to follow me. I'm going to wait for it to get to my point, and then I'm going to dodge behind it, and I'm going to auto-attack it in, goes into the corner, and it explodes. And then if everyone does that on their side, it will happen in a matter of seconds. The whole phase will be done in a matter of seconds. So, quick example again. Bloom spawns, connects to me. I go to my corner, comes to me. I dodge behind. I auto-attack it in, goes into the corner, and it blows up. So there are some variations that you can do. Since you are a warrior avenger, your dodge will hit. So that's what was happening there. The blooms were kind of going all over the place because you kept dodging and then it kept hitting and then it kept hitting them in a different spot. So you basically don't have to auto attack it into the platform. Like basically it'll spawn, attach, you go to your corner, it comes to you, and then all you have to do is dodge and it'll just go into the corner by itself and it'll blow up. So one thing that I do want to mention though is this part trips up so many people. Just do not panic. If you panic, then things go crazy. If you don't panic, you have control over everything. So in that case that you had two Avenger, what you could have done is you could have gone to one corner, lured one, and only one is going to blow up. And then you could have gone to the last remaining one, lured it over, and then it could have gone to the corner and it would have blown up and we would have been okay. But there was just no control over the bloom, so they kept going everywhere, and so that's what caused us to wipe there. So we want to be just really careful. Sometimes you're going to get multiple. Ideally, you shouldn't. If everyone goes to a side, ideally you shouldn't have more than, you should only have one. But in that case, we didn't go over this. We didn't go over how to like properly split, so that was bound to happen. So I am not, because I am on responsibility for anomalies, I'm going to be standing in the dead center because the way that the blooms work is they attach to whoever is the closest to them. So if I'm dead center and you guys are standing right next to like the closest point that you can be next to the bloom without standing in the electric field, then you guys are guaranteed to get control over that bloom. Now, if I stack in this corner, I am at equal distance to Insecto's and Rurik's bloom. So there's a chance, an easy chance that I could get to. So never stack in the corner. Always go to the side and have it split between the four people. 4 blooms, 4 people, 1 anomaly, 1 person. It splits up perfectly. In that case, we had the anomaly and the blooms happen at the same time, so we handled it priority perfectly. Handle the anomaly, handle the green, handle the explosion, and then do blooms. That's exactly what we want to do in that situation if it happens again. Aside from that,
Rhea, do you want to assign corners, or do you just kind of... Because I know we'll be in this position to get the blooms attached to us, and then...
So that was actually going to be the next thing reminded me. That's actually the next thing I meant to mention. I totally forgot. You want to go clockwise. Whenever there's a rotation kind of thing, like in CMs and pretty much anything, always go clockwise. So you're always going to go to your right. So if you're facing the outside on your corner, you're going to get rotation, you're going to go to the right, and you're going to take it to this corner. So you're always going to go right.
So inside corner, get the bloom, be facing outward, turn to the right just a little bit, bring it back here, smack it in. We're good.
And if you mess it up, and like the bloom goes all the way over into Egypt, then just go right back into the corner and wait for it to come to you again. Just redo the whole thing. Because one thing that people will do, another thing, this is what causes panic mode because there's like a time limit. Just try not to think about the time limit. The time limit just makes things stressful. Because it's gonna tick down at the same amount of time whether you're worried about it or not. So don't even stress about it. Basically, what happens is if someone hits it and then it goes all the way over here, then people naturally want to go over and chase it and then try and hit it in. But the thing is the bloom, when it's hit by someone else or anyone, when it's hit, it's going to go and then it's going to idle for about like, it's going to idle for about like 1 or 2 seconds. And then if you're running over to it and then that 2 seconds is up, it's going to start trailing you. So it might start going in some weird direction. And you're going to try and like slowly sidestep, backstep. And as you're backstepping, trying to get yourself into the perfect position, it's going to be trailing you and kind of just like sticking to your hitbox. And it won't stop until you stop. And then it will stop. And then you can finally get behind it and hit it again. So basically, if I hit it and it goes all the way over to my location, I'm just going to stand right back here. I'm going to wait for it to come back onto me, dodge behind, and hit it. If it goes all the way over there, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to wait for it to come back to me. I'm going to just repeat until I get it into the corner. And so last thing I want to mention is if someone else is struggling with their bloom, most of the time you just don't want to help them. Because unless you can like guarantee get it into the corner, I am at fault for this, for helping other people with their blooms and totally screwing it up and wiping the kill. Because I could hit it one way and then you have 5 different people hitting one bloom and it's going in some crazy unpredictable direction. Just let someone handle their bloom.
So as a warrior, I can't dodge through mine, right? Do I just need to walk backward to get in position? Walk backward.
So you can still dodge. That's what I was saying earlier. Your dodge hits. So your hit will happen at the end of your dodge. So when you do this, you'll dodge, hit, and that hit will knock it into the corner.
Oh, well shit. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and GG. Everyone GG. Make sure we're all dead before respawning. Make sure we're all dead before respawning. GG again, Avenger. There we go. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and give this another shot. Very good. All right, and here we go.
Bring the thunder. Subject selected for temporal realignment.
All right, let's go to the dome.
Awkward social interactions.
All right, so in the case of a Pika right there, he had both the... Actually, I'll explain it in a moment. Get ready to Nova launch. Now. Back onto the boss quick, guys. Turn away, turn away, turn away. Okay, if you're getting feared away, that means you didn't have your back to the boss. You want to make sure you get your back to the boss in that case.
I demand that you release
Quick res, quick res, quick res. Very good. Get ready to Nova launch, guys. Now.
Repair
All right. We missed a lot of those there, guys.
subject designated for corporeal
All right, we're just going to keep going. We're just going to keep going.
or accepted
Handle the green before. Alright, see how I have 2 blooms and I'm handling 1 at a time right now. Alright, we're gonna CC. CC quick, CC quick. Very good. Cleave this Avenger. Just keep going, keep going. I just want to see mechanics.
I heard CC, I thought of GG.
Actually, let's go ahead and, yeah, just go ahead and GG. Also, Luck NC, sorry I didn't say thank you earlier, but thank you for the follow earlier.
Rayo, so I know what I screwed up there. It's when that red ball disappears. At that moment, that's when we need to do the Nova.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
It
That's
pops
the part
above
I
his
was
head.
fucking up.
Yeah, so it pops above his head, channels for like 2 to 3 seconds, whatever the timer is. It disappears for like a second, and then he shoots it out. That window that it disappears, that 1 second window, is when you Nova launch.
I think I'm doing it too late.
Alright, let's go ahead and give it another boom stack and give it another shots. Because I'm telling you, if we can just get the anomaly mechanics, the bloom mechanics, and that Nova launch mechanic, then we've got this fight down packed.
Subject selected for temporal realignment.
Alright, Skull gonna go to the dome. Very good. Nicely done. Nicely done. Nicely done with getting that AoE off the dome and the group. Solid, solid work. Get ready to Nova launch, guys. Now. Alright, we missed 1. Turn away.
I demand that you release me.
Whoops, that's me. That's me. Sorry. Okay, cool. Alright, we're gonna have a split here in a moment. DPS hard, DPS hard. Alright, everyone go to your side now. Go to your side now. Remember where you marked. Remember where you marked. Go to your side super quick, super quick. Alright, Apika has 2. So Apika's gonna handle both of those. Green, come to me. Come to me. Come to me at dome. Come to me at dome. Or never mind, you're good, you're good, you're good. Sorry, I shouldn't have questioned you there. That was my fault. CC, guys. CC. Use your Nova launch. Quick on the CC. That was my fault. You handled that correctly, Rurik. Just on the split phase, make sure you get to your side quick, because that, in that case, you got feared away, which is always going to happen. Turn away, or get out of the AoE. Very good. So that's always going to happen. He's always going to do a skull mechanic as we had to split to our sides. So we want to make sure that we just go straight to our sides and face away from the boss, and then we'll avoid that mechanic. Because in that case, Apika got 2 blooms.
Initialization program override overridden. Subject designated for corporeal realignment. DDR stability.
Nova launch now. Pika, you gotta let me do my thing, man.
It's automatic, sorry. I'm usually the one who does it in my group.
Get ready to Nova launch. Now. Very good, guys. Very, very good. We're gonna have a split here in 2, 1. Turn away, turn away, turn away. And go to your sides now. Just beeline straight to your sides. Very good. Very, very good, guys. Very, very good.
Subject selected for temporal.
Alright, Skull, go to the dome. Skull, go to the dome. I got your bloom. I got your bloom.
Social interactions.
Alright, so in that case, you need to make sure that you find someone. We need to handle those bloom mechanics first. Go ahead and GG. So we need to handle those bloom mechanics first. Or, excuse me, no. Anomaly mechanics first. So, green, you need to find someone. You always have plenty of time to get... you always have time to do the blooms afterwards. So handle the green and the skull first, and then we can handle, like, the blooms are going to follow you everywhere you go. And then one thing that is beneficial to you, which Apika wanted to mention earlier, and it's a good point, I just didn't want to, like, layer too much information. You are ranged, Insecto, with your staff. So what you can do is, even though if you're green, you can kind of, like, Nova launch to someone, and then you can poke your bloom into the corner with your auto attack, if it's like in the right direction. So you can always poke it into the corner from range, which is really beneficial if you have a ranged weapon. If you don't, then don't worry about it. It's not detrimental if you don't. You can always handle the blooms later, but you have that benefit since you are running Healbrand. Alright, let's go ahead and stack boons and give it another shot.
It's really easy to make it go on a bad direction. So make sure you're facing the right direction before attacking.
I demand that you release me.
Subject
Well,
selected
howdy.
for temporal realignment.
Alright, skull, go to the dome.
Potentially awkward social interactions.
Insect out your skull. Very good. Get ready to Nova launch, guys. Now. Oh, we missed quite a lot there. Quite a lot. Turn away. Res quick. Alright, GG, guys. Opaque, thank you so much for the follow, my friend.
I am so sorry. That was totally my bad.
Dude, it is all good. This is the place to make mistakes. Alright, let's give it another boon stack and give it another shot. Did you grab the Mistlock? You're all good. Let's all GG real quick.
No, like my like tome 1 skill 4 didn't go off, so I didn't have a fire field.
You're all good. You're all good. I do that plenty of times. I DC'd, didn't I? Yes, I did. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. And what is up, Cat Sonny and a Messy? How's it going? How's it going? Howdy dowdy. All right.
On the double. Back me up.
Subject selected for temporal
All right, Skull, go to the dome. Very good. Move that. Perfect. Good job, guys. Good on the splits. Nice. Burst hard. Get ready to Nova launch. Now. Oh, mine didn't even go off. All right, so we missed 2, one of them being me. Very good. Stack back up on the boss. All right, 5% till phase. All right, res quick, and then go to your sides now. Go to your sides quick. And then we're gonna have Anomaly here soon. So, all right, green, go ahead and find someone. Go to the boss. If Pika's there. Perfect, 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 perfect. Nicely done. Nicely done, everyone. Solid work there. Go ahead and CC. Nicely done, guys.
Overriding reactor initialization program. Production interrupted.
I wield great wisdom. Back me up.
Reactor initialization program overridden. Subject selected for temporal realignment. Avoid potential.
Alright, get ready to Nova launch.
interactions.
Now. Nice. Only missed 1. That's good. That's fine. Turn away. Turn away. Back to the boss.
Lieutenant, take the field.
Alright. Get ready to Nova launch. Now. Nice. Good on the fire field, too. That's a nice way to top up might there. Alright, we got... Turn away, turn away, turn away. Alright, we got 4% till the boss. 3 till blooms. Alright, we got an anomaly spawning now. So we're going to handle the anomaly mechanics first. Nice. Green, go to the boss. Everyone else go to the boss. Skull is in the dome already, so we're good. Alright. Everyone go to your side now. Go to your side now. Alright, I'm going to back you up on this side, Rourke.
Are you insane?
So we really have to make sure that we are not getting feared away, guys. That is a big, big normal mode mechanic that we want to make sure that we avoid. DPS hard. We're just gonna go for it here. Just keep going for it. Alright, I'm gonna ignore that anomaly because we're gonna phase.
Overriding reactor initialization.
Because I want to see this part get out of the laser now. Dodge. Nova launch. Alright, so if we have 2 Nova launches, we can avoid that CC attack. Alright, we have the anomaly mechanics happening now. Alright, Skull's at dome, we're fine. Green stay at the boss. Get rid of the Nova launch, guys. Platforms are going to start disappearing. Now. Alright, if you fell through, Nova launch back onto the platform as you're falling. Make sure you Nova launch onto a safe part. Alright, we're going to have, I think, yeah, get ready to Nova launch. Now. Alright, off that one puddle. Sidestep these AoEs. Turn away, turn away. Alright, we have split here happening very soon, as well as the anomaly. So anomaly mechanics first, guys. Anomaly mechanics first. Green, I'm coming to Pika. Skull in the dome, skull in the dome, skull in the dome. Cool. I got northern one. I got the northern one. So Pika, I got yours. Alright, just let Apika handle these. Apika's got this. Alright, nice. And then we just need this other northern side. So careful with hitting it because it does go idle. So in that case, GG. So the reason why we missed that is because it was hit. And when it gets hit, it stops moving. So it was moving to Apika. You gotta let it move to him. Because in that case, it just idled because it was just freshly hit. And so it never made it to Apika. Now in that case, we could have ranged it in, but like I said, just try not to help people with their blooms when they have their. So yeah, switch to staff and it auto. Oh, okay, I gotcha. So here's another thing that's really helpful. Another thing that's really helpful. If you have weapon stow keybound, like you see how I'm just constantly stowing and all that stuff. So one thing that's really helpful, if you play PvP, you probably experience this. But basically, I can go ahead and start channeling an attack and then stow my weapon, and it just puts it on a normal cooldown. Like this has a 15-second cooldown, but I stow my weapons and it puts it on the normal like 4 to 5 second cooldown. So that'll also cancel your auto attacks, especially at range. This is very very helpful for canceling casts. Let's go ahead and give it another shot. We actually did very good. That was a very good pull, guys.
Never surrender.
Subject selected for temporal realignment.
All right. Nice split. Very good split, guys. We're going to have the red orb here very soon. Very soon. All right, get ready to Nova launch. Now. Perfect. Turn away. So you can also see how much cleaner our burn phases are when we get that Nova launch because we don't have to split off the boss to not die. All right, and go to your sides. Go to your sides. Very good, guys. Very good. Very clean. All right, green, go to the boss. And everyone CC the boss here in a moment. Nice, guys. Super solid. Heck yes. Guys, that was super clean. Like insanely clean. Very good. All right, just stack in the center.
Production interrupted. Reactor initialization program override. Overridden. Subject selected for temporal.
Oof. All right, Skull, come to the dome. Waiting it here at the dome. Skull. All right, GG, guys. So Skull, you definitely got to get to the dome because I had green and I got my burst a little bit messed up. So I wanted to make sure that I could get the green at the dome. So I was waiting for Skull. So Skull, you got to make sure that you get there.
Move, soldier! Why don't you?
Subject selected for temporal realignment.
Skull, go to the dome.
Awkward social interactions.
The time is at hand for a reckoning.
Get ready to Nova launch. Now. Solid, solid. Move off that puddle, quick. Turn away. You're all good, man. All good. Keep on burning, keep on burning, keep on burning. Very good. Go to your sides quick, go to your sides quick.
Stop. The consequences of your actions could be catastrophic.
Subject selected.
Alright, Skull, go to the dome.
Realignment. Avoid potentially awkward social interactions.
Nice, guys. Solid, solid, solid. Super clean moves, guys.
I demand that you release me.
Overriding reactor initialization program. Production interrupted.
Alright, Nova onto this guy. Let's break his bar. Very good. Solid, solid, solid. Alright, we're going to have the anomaly here in a moment.
Back me up!
Reactor initialization program override. Overridden. Subject selected for temporal realignment.
Alright, Skull, go to the dome. Get ready to Nova launch. Now. Solid work, guys.
Return to the fight.
Okay, 10%. Get ready to Nova launch.
Freedom must
Now.
be earned, not given.
Solid Nova launches, guys. Yes, dude.
Move, soldier!
Alright, get ready to go to your side. Again, 1%. Turn away now. Go to your side. We're probably going to have an anomaly here soon. Try and handle your blooms before then.
Subject selected.
I'll come to you for green.
Realignment. Avoid
Actually, yeah, here we go. Coming to you for green. Skull, go to the dome quick. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, guys. CC. Holy crap, guys. This is a super clean pull. Keep it up, keep it up.
overriding
Alright.
initialization program. Production interrupted.
Out of the laser. Nice. Back onto the boss. Okay, get ready to Nova launch onto the boss. Now. Solid, 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 solid. Alright. We have anomaly spawning here in a moment.
DDR stability 40%. Subject selected.
Alright, Skull, go to the dome.
Realignment. Avoid
Get ready to Nova launch.
potential interactions.
Now. Very good. DPS hard. Turn away, turn away, turn away. And then DPS. These shockwaves, you can jump as well. Turn away, go to your side. Turn away and go to your side. Go to your side. Alright, I'm going to get yours, Avenger. Just Nova launch back onto the platform when you're falling. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, everyone get ready to CC.
Cast down the oppressors.
Nice, nice. CC now, CC now. DPS hard, DPS hard, DPS hard. Alright, we got the anomaly mechanics.
Subject selected for temporal realignment.
Skull, go to the dome.
Potentially awkward.
I'm gonna stay here with you, Pika, until this is off. Cool. Alright. Get ready to Nova launch. Now. Turn away, turn away, turn away. Alright, lasers are happening, so get ready for the lasers. Get out of the lasers. Back onto the boss now.
Online.
Turn away. Excuse me, that was We Bleed Fire. Alright, get ready to Nova launch. Gonna have laser here in a moment. Now.
On the double.
Holy shit, guys. That was insanely clean.
Yes, queen.
Holy hell, dude.
I think we got tired of wiping because we just went Super Saiyan on it on the last run.
You guys are just like, dude, screw